Welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda with Platinum X here. So, kind of went off again during the last episode, toward the end of it, getting off again. Well, actually, quite a way through it because I kind of got sidetracked from talking so much. I had to go back and land on the Nexus again for something that I kind of just completely, well, I'm not going to say brain farted on because again, I was just too busy talking, forgot about it. But after reading some emails, I gotta go talk to Kalo here. But anyway, during the last episode, I was going off again about what the next how I envision the next Mass Effect, or what I would like to see the next Mass Effect, and going over the details about what I would do to create a really good game,
some sort of hoax,
and a game that would last. All right, so there's two missions going to Havarl. So we got this one going to Havarl, this one going to Eos, this one's going to Eos, this one going to Kadara, this one going to Havarl, this one going to Eladin. Investigate crash Kesh ship on Eladin. Let's actually what I was going to do is that, and that's going to Aya. What I was going to do is there's all these new systems. After going to the Archon ship and getting the Solarian Ark, there's a bunch of new systems that opened up, and they're scattered all over the place. So we could go check out some of these other systems. There's not going to be any new planets to land on, so again, I don't understand why some of these systems opened up when it's just stupid shit like scanning for a little bit of experience. Oh hey, here you get a little more, you know, titanium, or not even titanium, just something like probably a common, not even rare, but a common like crafting material.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Yeah, it's gonna be like some iron, or you know what I mean. It's like, so I don't really understand what the purpose of all these extra systems are. Maybe I should go ahead and just go to Meridian, because Meridian is not the end of the game.
I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. I found something.
Another asteroid. Yeah, Meridian's not the end of the game. So I mean, I probably should just go ahead and get to Meridian, then do all this other crap like after. Of course, I don't even at this point. I don't even really have to do this extra stuff. I'm one of those type like completionists where I hate like leaving things undone. It's like I got to do everything. Aluminum.
Anomaly detected.
Like I really, dude, another one? Like I really have to do all this shit?
Probes launched. Got a reading from the asteroid belt.
But even, not in the last episode, but like, a few episodes before, well, many episodes ago, I did the same thing and got into what, I would do, how I envision the next Mass Effect, the future Mass Effect going forward. But I even made a note in the comments of that video when I posted it, that BioWare needs to watch and listen to this. Because Dragon Age, Veilguard, I'm not gonna say it doesn't look good. I mean, that's one thing about BioWare. They always put out a visually pleasing game. You know what I mean? But I mean, there's some aspects of it that just like this game, because when they change the engine, I mean, the characters look so goofy, just like stupid expressions on their face. And their bodies are kind of like awkward looking, like anyway, um, there are still some kind of physically like are you kidding me type shit, like Kunari. I don't know if you know anything about Dragon Age, but the Kunari are, well, let's just say nothing you want to mess with. You know what I mean? unless unless they're your bodyguards, not somebody you want to encounter in a dark alley. You know what I'm saying? Or even on the open street. Kunari are like big and menacing. We'll throw menacing at them too. Big, menacing, and it's the whole culture is a warrior type culture. So I'm not really sure. Like I don't know if it's even revealed in the other Dragon Age games. You know, kind of a detailed culture and you know what their females are like. But there's like a female Kunari character that I saw like as I guess a party member that I was watching in this one video. I guess where somebody was like playing the beta or something. But it looked like just such a smooth face, kind of attractive face, like a female Kunari. Looked really attractive in the face, really smooth and all that, with just horns kind of like sticking out of the back of her head or top of her head. And it's like, it did not envision Kunari. Okay, it envisioned more like somebody dressed up in a Halloween costume. Or actually, no, not even really that. It was very smooth. Like, it was so, but I mean, that's what I mean. It's like, you got horns, but no facial, like, features that kind of resemble the fact that you have horns sticking out of your fucking head, okay? You know what I mean? It was just like, so you got a female Kunari here and your first concern was just to make her look pretty and not menacing like a Kunari should look. You know what I mean? It's like, because I've actually, you know, after Inquisition, I kind of was thinking, you know, it's time for a Kunari invasion. Because after the whole Mage Rebellion and Mage and Templar War, you know what I mean? Well, actually, Inquisition kind of downplayed that, or I don't know how to explain really. I mean, there was still this tension between in Dragon Age 2 and 3. Of course, 2 is when it all basically started. Well, not really started, but it was kind of, I guess, a big deal. And that's when, you know, at the end of Dragon Age 2, well, spoiler alert, if you haven't played it, you know, the whole, well, I'm not going to give into detail, but the whole Mage Rebellion kind of begins. And, well, the Kunari are a big part of Dragon Age 2. I mean, the whole second act, it ends with kind of a whole, like, fallout with the Kunari that were in the city. And then basically from the Airshoc's point of view, it's like, I mean, at some point the Kunari are going to get fed up with the whole use of the use and abuse of magic, and like, I mean, honestly, to the point of where magic or our magic users, and they basically allowed magic use to almost end the world. You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, at some point the Kunari should be okay. We've had enough. So this next Dragon Age really should have been a Kunari invasion. It really should have been. And I was kind of even hoping for, you know, hey, it's time for a Kunari invasion because of the whole Mage Rebellion. Because Kunari do not... I hope I'm saying that right. I got it right? Kunari? Yeah, Kunari with a Q, not a K. Sounds like, Kunari with a Q. But when I typed in Kunari and pulled it up just to make sure I was, saying it right, the picture of the first link under where I pulled out, Dragon Age Kunari, a fandom link pops up. And there's a picture of a huge Kunari holding up a person, like a human, like holding them up to where their foot is dangling down to where the Kunari's knee is. That's how big the Kunari are. Could just lift the human up into the air, like a couple of feet off the ground. It's just such a huge, menacing, with horns and all, image. And then this female Kunari that I saw, like, in Dragon Age Veilguard was just so smooth and pretty. It's like, we got to disconnect here, pal. Time out. All right, whatever. Yeah, I'll wait for it to be $20 before I touch it. Because I'm looking forward to MechWarrior 5 Clans, which is coming out next month, the end of next month. Veilguard's coming out, should be the beginning. Oh wait, no, I got that backwards. Clans is coming out at the beginning of the month. Veilguard should be coming out at the end of the month. So I've got MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, and Clans is not a DLC, it's a standalone game, so I don't know why it's not MechWarrior 6, but anyway, it just is what it is. I missed that Callow, but it's all good. So yeah, I'm going to do it after I finish this. I'm trying to get finished with this, and then I'll play MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, do another... I don't like the campaign. I prefer just to do like a mercenary group. You don't have to do the campaign. You can just start the game and start a fresh mercenary company, and just go through the timeline. And of course, all of the DLC. Well, I mean, if you have all the DLC, it just at some point in the timeline it becomes available, and but the campaign itself is kind of stupid. But so I don't really like the campaign. I prefer just do an open, like, mercenary group, just doing my own thing. But to get the platinum trophy, you have to do the campaign. So I'm gonna do a MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries playthrough to get the platinum trophy. I've already got it twice. I got it once on the PlayStation 4 on a different profile, and then again on the PlayStation 5 on that other profile, my main profile, really. But I still haven't played it since I created this profile. I mean, I started playing it, but I just haven't, like... I'm gonna do a full campaign playthrough, get the platinum trophy for MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. Hopefully before Clans comes out, and then get Clans and focus on Clans and screw Veilguard. Like, I don't give a shit at this point. I'm getting sick and tired of looking forward to the TV show or a movie, and now it's even video games. I'm just sick and tired of getting, like, looking forward to something and then just being completely and totally let down, and just completely and totally disappointed. Which so far it hasn't happened so much with games as it has. Well, I guess the first major disappointment was Last of Us 2. Last of Us was such an epic game. Last of Us was just such an incredible game, an epic story. Just Last of Us 2 is just such a... I mean, it's still a very challenging game. Like, even not on the harder difficulties. Just on a normal playthrough, it's a very difficult and challenging game. So I still enjoyed playing it as far as the challenge.
Getting a scan.
But the story, and then just halfway through, it's just... I don't want to give it into spoilers. If I do decide to do a platinum trophy run through. Then I'll give a full review of the game, but I don't want to give like any spoilers. But just some of the events in the game were just completely and totally out of character. Just didn't make sense. Like you play through half the game as one character, and then the other half the game you're playing some other character. It's really disappointing what they did with it, and a real letdown considering it was like one of the most anticipated games for I don't know how many years, for like 5 years. You know what I mean? Like everybody was looking forward to it. Plus, it was a multiplayer. It was like one of the best multiplayers games as far as the way they did the multiplayer. So it was a really good multiplayer experience, even though, I mean, multiplayer experiences is just, there's so many people that cheat, whether it be controllers or mods, or it's so pathetic, man. Just play the fucking game. If you suck so bad to have to use mods and stuff, I mean, you either get better or play something else, man. And you know what? I mean, if you suck that bad, even cheating doesn't really get victory. You know, when you're up against people that actually are good and know how to play, cheating doesn't like get you victory. But people that like actually are good, but then still cheat and resort to mods and controllers, and it's just so pathetic. Like, why would you do that? Just play it. And then of course those are the worst shit talkers. You know what I mean? They'll talk about how trash you are, but yet they're cheating. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know why so many people defend. Oh, you can't cheat at this. You can cheat at every fucking thing. The moment you plug it into the internet, it's cheatable. There's mods out there for it, I guarantee you. But it is just so pathetic. Just play the game, man. I mean, if you're competitive, if you're so competitive that you have to cheat, then you've already lost. I mean, that's the thing, is what, you're too stupid to understand? So I mean, it really comes down to a bully mentality, like sore losers. You know, people that just can't stand losing to the point where they have to cheat. And then what do? They make fun and trash talk when you're the one who's pathetic for cheating. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's very depressing. Like, it's very, very disappointing that so many people resort to this kind of crap when you're playing against other people. Like, don't call it competitive, and don't think for 1 second you're some, like, elite player when you have to resort to buying controllers or, you know, using mods. Again, like speedrunners. Like, I don't get it. Like, why are so many people... Why would a speedrunner get so many views when they're using mods and exploits to just rush through a game so fast? It's like, why are you even bother playing it? Like, why would anyone at all be interested in you speed running through Baldur's Gate 3? Like, why would you want to speed run through that game? Huh? What's the point? Oh, well, the point is, views. You're posting it. You're posting speed running for views, so people are watching it. But why would you want to watch somebody speed running a game that makes no sense to speed run and are using mods and exploits in order to just rush through it? I don't see the appeal. But of course, that's just me. I was just one person. Clearly, there's people out there that enjoy viewing that. I don't get it. It just makes no sense to me. But, you know, hey, whatever. Like, I play the game, you know what I mean? I've already spent over 100 hours on this game. And of course, some of that was multiplayer. Most of my Baldur's Gate 3 playthroughs are 100 hours, or at least over 90 hours. and that's after playing through it so many times. Like I haven't even really counted up exactly the number I've played through. So that those 90-hour playthroughs are just, I've done it enough to know exactly where to go, and it's just I get faster over time. You know what I mean?
Anomaly detected. Probe away.
But again, my average,
Detecting what's
I
left
mean,
of ship.
I guess the last couple was 90 hours, but I mean, before that, the average playthrough was over 100 hours. So again, like, I don't see the appeal in speedrunning. Or why would you want to watch somebody speedrun through it when they're literally, like I said, using a mod to skip themselves all the way across the map without having to actually run across the map. They're just like literally skipping through walls and just cutting themselves across the map, to get to the objective, to start the encounter, and then using like exploits on, I don't even understand it. Like, how do they? I don't even understand like what the whole mechanics they're using as far as the whole speedrun. Like, I just, because I don't understand it, because I don't give a shit. I'm not. I don't care. Like, why would you want to speedrun through that game? It just makes no sense. Like when I think about speedrunning, there's Resident Evil 2. I played that game through many times. Even after getting the platinum trophy, I platinumed it more than once. I love the game. I played through it just to, hey, I got some time to kill. Let me do a quick run through, you know what I mean? Like, especially when, if you want to do a hardcore S plus run, well, I mean, it pretty much is a speed run. In order to get S plus, you got to be quick about it. So, I mean, I get speed runs when it comes to something like Resident Evil 2, which there's weekly challenges on the website that I used to do. I used to do the weekly challenges all the time on the website. You just link your link your accounts, and then the website keeps track of your playthrough so that you can accomplish these challenges.
Does it ever give anything
So
back?
I did a lot of those weekly challenges, and a lot of times it is like a speed run. So, I mean, on Resident Evil 2, I get the whole speed run thing. I mean, it makes sense. There's a challenge for it.
Anomaly detected.
But a speed run for Baldur's Gate 3? Like why? And why would you even want to watch it?
Anomaly found.
I don't get it. But I mean, there's a lot of things I don't get, like how. How some didn't even name the game, so they want somebody to watch and be like, "Oh, I'm not watching you no more. I'm turning you off right now." You know what I mean? Like, some people are just so defensive about certain things. I'm just not even going to talk about what games, but there's a couple of games that I'm just like, why are these games so popular? Like, I just don't get it. I mean, an elite gamer, basically, and I don't even call myself elite. I used to say I'm a hardcore gamer. Now I'm a platinum gamer. I'm not done until I got the platinum trophy. Now, a lot of times, it's not really a challenge on some platinum trophies. Like, look at the first Mass Effect. The first Mass Effect, the original version, was a challenge. Like, getting them the platinum trophy on that game was a challenge. There was a trophy to get up to level 60, which they did away with on this Legendary Edition, which you pretty much had to do 2 full playthroughs. And there was a trophy to do the hardest difficulty, which the original release of Mass Effect, the first Mass Effect, Insanity was hard, especially when you started from level 1. I mean, you couldn't start to get the trophy. You couldn't start the game and then change the difficulty. to Insanity. And in order to start the game on an Insanity, you're starting at a level 1 character. You can't import a previous playthrough character without it just automatically starting the difficulty you finished the game with previously. Now, I guess you could have maybe changed the difficulty before finishing the game and then import the game, but I can't remember if that was even possible in the original release of Mass Effect, or the original Mass Effect. And there was just so many aspects of the first Mass Effect that were changed with the Legendary Edition, that it's really the easiest Insanity playthrough of the Mass Effect games. The Legendary Edition release, again, easiest Insanity of the 3 games because of how
Anomaly on sensors.
like how I'm trying to figure out how to say this, how drastic
Deploying probe.
the
Detecting what's left of a ship.
changes the Legendary Edition made to the first one. There was several aspects of it that were changed from the original. Again, that just made it the easiest Insanity playthrough. So not every platinum is hard to get. A lot of times it's just time consuming, which is just the recipe for success in getting a platinum trophy is patience and persistence. I mean, you don't give up. Keep trying, or just keep going at it. Because a lot of times it's just so time consuming. It's not really hard to do. It's just time consuming. But then some of them are challenging, like the hardest difficulty type stuff. So I mean, some platinum trophies are challenging, but then a lot of times it's just it definitely, to be platinum takes effort. You're not going to platinum the game just by playing it through. Like, you literally have to make an effort to make sure you're getting all the trophies. Because they're not just all going to happen in a single playthrough without you actually making an effort to get them all. And then some games, and that's kind of one of the things I like, is that, encouraging multiple playthroughs. So you're not just done with the game when you play through it one time. Especially when the game is good. There was one game that I had really, enjoyed. Of course, I finished it pretty quick and I haven't touched it since. But it did require 2 playthroughs to get the platinum trophy. Bound by Flame. It's a fun game. I really enjoyed it. But again, after 2 playthroughs, I got the platinum trophy, and it was pretty much, kind of didn't really see the point in playing it anymore. But that's the thing, is like, I'm not really done until I get the platinum trophy. But then some games, again, Resident Evil 2, I love it. And I play even Mass Effect. Even after getting the platinum trophies, I played Mass Effect so many hours, like definitely thousands of hours in the multiple thousands. Like definitely over 2,000, but not sure exactly. Because I first played Mass Effect on the Xbox. That's why I can't really play the original Mass Effect without the Legendary Edition, because I played the original on the original version of each game on the Xbox, and then when I went to PlayStation, I was really excited about the Legendary Edition, because then I got to play Mass Effect all over again on the PlayStation. So again, I mean, I love Mass Effect. I've played it so many times. That's why this game just I mean, the fact that what I keep pointing out about what makes this the best is a good thing, considering how much I love Mass Effect. But then, like, all what makes it the worst is just it it outweighs the best, and it really is just depressing, and it's like just a flat out betrayal to the fan base to put out such just a rushed, half-assed shit project. I mean, again, they only made this because of the fan rage from the end of Mass Effect 3. Like, I honestly think in their minds they were done. Okay, we're done. Thanks for playing. It was good. It was fun. It was great. We're moving on. But the fan rage is so high over the ending of Mass Effect 3, not only did they revamp the ending, but then, of course, they made Andromeda. But they didn't actually give it the resources it needed to make a good game. They literally just said, okay. Here, just give it to them over there. Oh, what? They don't have. Oh, well, just just tell them to do what they can do. It's that simple. You know what I mean? They just didn't give it its right due. Didn't give us, the fan base, the community, didn't give us what we deserve. No, they put out another game with another multiplayer, and the multiplayer is fun. It's good. But then put this pay-to-win concept where you buy boxes. It's like, go fuck yourself, you pieces of shit. But I mean, the multiplayer is so fun. I mean, there's still people playing it. After 7 years, there's still people playing it. All right, is Eladin? Yeah, I think Eladin's the one that we got to investigate, the crashed ship.
We're on course.
So again, what was the point in all those systems I just flew through? I mean, I literally wasn't really paying attention at all to what I was doing as far as just flying to each planet and scanning. I was just talking. Like, what was the point of all those systems unlocking for, you know, like what I just did? Like, literally nothing. Little bit of XP here and there, little bit of resources that, as I pointed out before when I looked at the research station, I don't need all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I've got more than enough resources if I do decide to research something, but I definitely have more than I need. I don't need any more of that crap. So a little bit of XP, redundant resources, that's unnecessary resources. What else? What else? What else did I find out there? I mean, that's it. Like, you know, like a little bit of XP here and there, and a crap load of resources that I don't freaking need. So again, what was the point of all this? Like, why did all these systems that were not available before I went to the Archon ship available now? Like, was it really necessary this late in the game? Why weren't they available from the start of the game when I basically, you know, might have, though those resources might have been a little more relevant? That experience might have been a little more relevant. I mean, here I've got so many skill points now. I haven't even used them all. I got 35 points. I ain't even distributed. As far as everything that makes this the best, the one downside that's definitely just kind of goes into the bad category, is that you can only have 3 active at a time. So even though I've got all these skills and all these skill points, I can only have 3 powers active at a time. You know, it's like they did away with the whole wheel thing where you could select your powers, like out of all your powers. It's just down to 3. I mean, I can change them. I can change them as long as I'm not in combat. I can change them. But if I can't change them in combat, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I should be able to change them anytime. If I can only have 3 queued up as far as, you know, up to the buttons to activate them, why does combat lock me out of being able to change that? I mean, that's just dumb. You're going to do away with the wheel, that's okay, but then to lock me out of changing them, but just because I'm in combat? I mean, I still have the skill points devoted to the skill. It makes no sense for me not to be able to use it anytime I want. Even if I have to go in here to reassign it, combat shouldn't keep me from doing that. I was going to... Not really into that flamethrower. I could go to incinerate. Or overload detonates. Actually. Oh. No. Undo that. So it primes and triggers? Alright, so hold on. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and do the projectile affects all enemies in a 2-meter radius. And then split it. So we've got 2, which will give us a better radius. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, were you kidding me? I just hit the wrong button. And then overload. Oh, out of points. I was going to respec. Kind of forgot about the whole respec. Oh, dude, did I just... Alright, enough. Fuck it. Alright. Well, let me go back in here and do the incinerate. I just won't worry about overload right now. Sorry to see where the flamethrower... I don't really care about the flamethrower. Alright. Infiltrator 6. Nice. Alright. Now where are we going? Okay, kind of took a little break there for a second, so, or, well, several minutes, but not sure what I was talking about. Well, then if I was, you're probably like, oh, good, well, good, stop talking about that. But anyway. All right, so where are we at? Going down there.
And she says no, I'm at the guest at the party.
Okay. Didn't really get the joke, but still got a laugh out of it.
Smoke in the distance. Probably the crashed ship we're looking for.
You think?
Cat killing other cat?
They really are going all out.
Alright, you. Pissing me off now. Wasting all my ammo.
think we got him.
This.
It appears to be the device is locked.
It's almost... The cat always seems so monolithic. Exactly. Whatever. We should go talk with her when you have time.
And we'll talk to Lexi anytime. I don't know though, like it sucks having to talk to somebody that won't romance you, you know what I mean? Lexi.
We need to talk about
Yes,
Sam.
we do need to
Dr.
talk.
Tapera
Okay.
does not approve
Quit
of
calling
how
me in
this
here
unit
if you're not gonna, like, you know,
of the Archon's flagship.
be
By
romanceable.
stopping the
You know what I'm
Pathfinder's
saying?
heart.
Like,
No, I do not approve.
I want you. I don't want anybody else. I don't want Cora. Okay. I don't want PB. I don't want those two little. Well, I mean, I have to have the side hookups to get my trophy. Okay. But I want you. But I can't have you. So quit calling me in here. Okay. It's not fair.
We didn't have a
It
choice.
kind of sucks. Like
If
you're
there had been
torturing me.
another option, I would have taken it.
That's right.
How
See?
can you be so calm about this? Ryder, Sam killed you. Yes, he brought you back, but what if he didn't? Your lines of code, even to save your life.
Are you worried about me? Huh? See? This is pissing me off now. You're not worried and shit about me, but yet I can't have you. You know what I mean? We can't be together. You know, again, you're like, you're unattainable, but yet you keep, like, making me want you more. Okay? Fucking stop it. Okay? Please. I'm going to go get with Cora. Got a couple of side hookups to do to get my trophy, and then that's it. Okay? Leave me alone. Thank you. Why is the request marker still on your head?
Got your memo, Suvi. Data's
Huh?
right here, but I'm not.
An Archon stands tall.
No, well, it's a good thing I did that before going to EOS, because that would have pissed me off. I went to EOS and then had to go back to EOS. So there's like 3 things I need to do on EOS. Here, let me check my mail, make sure there's no stupid ass emails in here. Oh, look at that. About Sam from Lexi. Lexi, I just said leave me alone. Damn it.
Pythias system, home of Eos and Prodromos.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was killing one of those little small, little flying things that are bugging the crap out of me. It's like a tiny little moth type thing. Yeah, they get on my nerves.
The scent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Oh crap. Okay. Where are we? What are we doing? Alright, so Gil is right here. Bradley's always standing in the same place every time I come here. Like, do you
She's
ever go
gonna
inside?
Talk your ear off about your civic duty as a man.
Emma, save it. I asked you both to stop by. What's your secret?
I have nothing to do with it. It's all him.
That was it. I had to land on Eos for that. It's a good thing there's other. It's a good thing there's other stuff here to do. I do have Cora with me, right? Yeah, I've got Cora with me. All right. Track, you might have to close your eyes for a little bit. No, you cannot videotape it. Well, maybe. All right. Well, what? How am I going the wrong direction? Oh, come on! Oh, I love how I went backwards on that. Okay. Sorry for the getting turned around nonsense. And the dancing with rocks. Yeah, you didn't know that's what I was doing? I was dancing with rocks. You know, oh, that was totally intentional, right?
An Ark escape pod?
Totally intentional. Absolutely.
They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan. This is the nav point Suvi gave us, but there's nothing here. Just this beacon.
Transmission's probably routed through a bunch of these. If I was spouting treasonous nonsense, I'd be careful, too.
I thought I had been here before. Like, what the hell's up with... Maybe it, like, respawned or some shit? I don't know, or, like, whatever. Updated. Okay. Second signal. Gotcha.
Cat signals detected ahead, Pathfinder.
Awesome. Irritating. What are these rocks doing in my way? You know what I mean? Like, it's so rude. Get out of the way. I don't care how many thousands of years you've been there. You saw me coming. Move! Is he inside or outside? He's outside.
Let's see where this beacon leads us.
That's gonna be fun. Oh, here we go. We turn this off, and then that goes down. A third locate. Ooh, titanium. Nice.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this
I did.
network.
Upscan
Updating
titanium,
your
right?
logging
Yep.
tool with the information.
Well, that was very thoughtful of you, Sam. Thank you. Oops.
How are you feeling, big guy?
Well enough.
The BlackRock signal comes and goes.
Oh, come on, you asshole. You interrupted him.
Reception clear. Gale still feels frontier. Claim.
Bradley, you fucking prick. Alright, Drac, come on, continue. No? Damn it. Motherfucker. That really pisses me off. I value Drac's words. He's over 1,400 years old. I value Drac's words. And for that fucker Bradley to interrupt... For what? For what? Oh, it's such very important information. Fucking prick. I'm so ready to be done with this fucking game. Excuse, I'm sorry, I lost it again. My bad. I just, I value Drax's words. Drax is the best companion ever. That's right. Ever of all Mass Effects, Drax is the best. He's a beast in battle. He's over 1,400 years old with, like, I mean, how can you not value his words? Okay? Oh, wrong button. I'm gonna do that one first. Look at that. Smashed them both. Hey, nice. Oh, this is gonna be carnage. Perfect. I found the right combo. Wonder if I can climb up this thing. Oh, look at that, I can. That's awesome. Look at that. And I smashed the generator when I come crashing down here too. Alright, we'll let that deal with itself. Oh my... There's a fourth one.
Pathfinder, I have located another node on this network.
There's
Updating
a
your
fourth
operator
one.
With the information.
You really are trying to piss me
That's
off.
it for hostiles. Let's see what
69!
this beacon has for us.
Alright, I don't give a shit about that. Damn remains. What could he possibly have on him that's any value? That's of any value? Okay, so I got less than 3 minutes. I got over 2.5 minutes. Hey, how did I not detect this before? Have I not been over here before? Like, dude, this is so not cool.
Let's do this.
Oh, crap. Where are you hiding? Were you scared? Look, there's another one up there. Alright, well, unfortunately, because of this whole fourth location crap, not going to be able to finish it this episode. It's going to have to go into the next episode because I only have a minute remaining. See what this whole question mark thing is about. Another one. How did I not come over here when I was here the first time, or the second time even, or even the third? How am I just now finding this? Platinum. Well, this is a big little. This is big. Remnant little site. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Follow me next time. What are you gonna do? You're gonna hit that like button, right? Thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. Be a liker. Be a subscriber. See you next time.